Well, Paul says that 400 people saw him all at once.
400 people.
And obviously Wes meant not 400, but 500.
400 people saw the crucifixion.
No, saw the resurrected Jesus. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 15. Paul says that Jesus appeared to the disciples, and then he appeared to 400 people all at once.
Wes gets this slightly wrong, as Paul actually says that Jesus appeared to 500, not 400 people at one time, but this only makes it all the more amazing. 500 people witnessing the physically resurrected Jesus would be an amazing proof of his resurrection. Unfortunately, 1 Corinthians chapter 15 is the only mention we have of this event anywhere. It's not in the Gospels, nor in Acts, nor in any other historical source. So, what do we learn about this event from 1 Corinthians? Nothing. Nothing at all.
William Lane Craig makes excellent points about this 500 appearance.
Question is, I'm really curious your take on how valuable, central, and reliable is the appearance to the 500 as cited by Paul in 1 Corinthians 15 creed?
Certainly, it would be very nice to have multiple attestation of this appearance, but it would be a misuse of the criteria of authenticity to say that because the appearance is not multiply attested, therefore it is unhistorical. The criteria of authenticity, like multiple attestation, dissimilarity, and so forth, can only be used positively to increase the probability of some event. But obviously, being singly attested does not imply that the event, therefore, did not occur. In fact, I think that we have really good grounds for thinking that the appearance to the 500 brethren did occur, because Paul goes on to say of the 500 brethren, most of whom are still alive, though some have died. That shows that this appearance was not just a meaningless cipher for Paul. Rather, he knew the people involved, and he was aware that some of them had passed away in the interim. Paul's mentioning that some of them are still alive can only mean the witnesses are there to be questioned.
Paul's testimony should not be written out of court simply because he doesn't give us any details about all these appearances. Remember that Paul is writing this letter in the early 50s AD. This is from 1 Corinthians, so written around somewhere early 50s, and he's likely quoting an even earlier tradition in this passage in 1 Corinthians 15. So we are within 2 decades of Jesus' death. Some scholars make the argument that it's implausible that Paul would fabricate an appearance to hundreds of people at a time when there's ample opportunity for fact-checking. And people can say, where is Paul getting this?